It feels good to be back right here at Gaston Mapala. I am Gaston Mapala right here at Mets with Gaston. Today we are looking at compound and simple interest calculations. This is where now you are given an amount and final amount and also the principal amount. Then we are required to find the interest rate. Okay, great stuff. So now we are going to look at this question, and also we are going to look at two questions in this case on today's example as well. Please make sure that you stay tuned and then you stay towards the end of this video so that you fully understand the concept, because you really don't want to miss out on how to deal with this, because the example after this one is going to be compound interest, and then you really going to miss out if you are going to skip this video. All right, okay, let's have a look at this example. It says that at the end of 2022, okay, 2022, Paul invested 3,000, and at the end of 2026 he will have, so he invested 3,000, so this is the P. At the end he is going to have the final amount, which is 8,500. It is an A. Calculate the simple interest rate. So they are asking us to calculate I. Interest rate will be used by the bank in this account. Okay, so now what do we have here? We have got in this amount the simple, they want us to use the simple interest formula, so we are going to use this formula here. We are going to use this formula here because they are requiring us to use the interest formula. Now they say that we need to find how many years. We already have got we have it's 8,500. We've got P, which is 3,000. Okay, I, we're looking for I, we don't have I, and therefore what are we looking for? N is just going to be 2026 minus 2022. Okay, bit tricky there. They didn't give us number of years directly, but we know what to do. So therefore, if you minus this, you should be able to get 4 years. Okay, so the money was invested for 4 years. So let's go ahead and substitute this into our formula. So we've got 8,500 is equal to the principal amount of 3,000, 1 plus I. We don't know what is I, but we know that N is equal to 4. Okay, therefore what do? You are looking for I, therefore you're going to divide both sides by 3,000. In this case, guys, I really prefer that we press our calculator at the end so that we don't make a mistake, right? So basically, I normally teach my learners that please focus on the workings, because when the markers mark, the look at on your method, the way you have worked the equation. So if you're gonna rush and then rush to the answer, it's not going to help you. So let's come here and say 3,000 would cancel out. Okay, therefore we are left with 1 plus I, 4, is equals to 8,500 divided by 3,000. Okay, that's it in this case now. So now what we can do, we can take 1 to that side. Okay, let's take 1 to that side. So we're going to be left with I times 4 is going to be 8,500 divided by 3,000 minus 1. I have not pressed the calculator, guys, as you can see. So we are looking for I, therefore we're going to divide by 4, divide everything by 4. Therefore, I'm going to continue here, guys. Therefore, I'm going to continue up there. Therefore, we are going to be left with I is going to be equals to 8,500 divided by 3,000 minus 1 all over 4. Okay, so what I will do, I'll go to my calculator now and put everything that is here into a calculator and then see how much we are going to get. Okay, all right, and okay, let me go to my calculator now and put everything there. Okay, so here we go. This is how much I'm getting. I'm getting 0.458. Okay, 0.458. Therefore, if you want to take it to If you want to take it to percentage, you're going to multiply by 100. Therefore, I is going to be equals to 45.83%. All right, and that's how you would calculate an example where you are dealing with simple interest and therefore you are required to find I. Okay, guys, right? So if you are a bit lost here, please leave a comment on the comment section below. I would be happy to assist you or maybe do more examples like this one where you would be able to understand. Okay, these examples I formulate them myself so that just for the sake of understanding and simplicity to make sure that that concept really sinks in. Okay, so let's go ahead, look at a different example where now you are using the compound formula. All right, okay, here's another example where you will be using the compound formula. All right, okay. Now let's have a look at calculating interest. If you are given, you are required to do this using a compound formula. Same example as previously, where Paul invested 3,000. Okay, Paul invested 3,000, so it means 3,000 is our P there. Same as before, guys. Nothing has changed here. The final amount was 8,500. Okay, and therefore the number of I is the one we're looking for. Therefore the number of years, we did say it was 2002 minus 2026. Okay, no, rather 2022 minus 2026. Okay, then it gives us 4 years there. Okay, good stuff. So now we are then, now the question said calculate the compound interest rate will be used, that will be used by the bank on this account. Okay, all right, so therefore we are going to say the compound interest formula is stated like this. If you are lost here, please, I suggest you go watch videos previous from this one and also watch videos the previous video on the lesson. Go and look for the one that says grade 10 financial growth lesson. Then have a look at that one, then you will be able to follow the concept right here, but I will explain as we go here. All right, okay, and then 8,500. The question is requiring us to calculate I there for how many years? For 4 years. Okay, so what do you do in this case? You are going to divide by 3,000. Like I said previously, guys, I prefer that here you only use the calculator at the end so that you don't make a mistake. Okay, great stuff. So 8,500, 3,000 is equal to 1 plus I in brackets 4. Okay, so now in order for us to remove the power 4, what would you do? In order to remove the power 4, well done if you said we are going to put a root here, but it's not going to be just any root because this is not a square root. It must be the fourth root. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Put the fourth root over this. There you go. All right, so therefore in that side, the fourth roots, it would disappear or cancel out rather. It would disappear or cancel out rather. I made a mistake here, guys. I want to remove this 4. It's not a 4, it's I. There you go, I. Then this will give us a fourth root of still the same there, 8,500 over 3,000. All right, so now we are going to take 1 to that side and minus the 1 from this. Okay, it is going to be equals to the fourth root of that number there, 8,500 divided by 3,000 minus 1. Okay, now you can go and press the calculator, guys. When we mark, we are going to, the marker will be able to see that all your workings are correct. Let's say, for example, you make a mistake pressing the calculator. That wouldn't really matter, maybe because the answer maybe probably has 1 mark. Okay, so please make sure you show all your workings. Therefore, you can go ahead and press the calculator. All right, so now I will be, from my calculator, has given me 0.29 7. All right, so if you want to take it to 100%, you are going to multiply by 100. Therefore this should give you 29.74 4%. Great stuff, guys, and that's how you would deal with any calculations that requires you to find I if you are given a simple interest, or you are given I, you are given information that requires you to use the compound interest. And this is how you would deal with questions like these ones. Please make sure that you stay tuned on this channel, as we are going to be dealing with past papers that are within this financial growth calculation for grade 10. It's good to have you here. Likewise, I will see you on the next upload.